Progress must believe in God. The good cannot be served by impiety. An atheist is an evil leader of the human race. Whom man kills, God restores to life. Whom the brothers pursue, the Father redeems. Pray and believe, and go onward into life. He who knows the answer to this knows all things. He is alone. He is God. It is nothing to die. It is frightful not to live. Not being heard is no reason for silence. Laughter is sunshine. It chases winter from the human face. He who does not weep does not see. There are plenty who regard a wall behind which something is happening as a very curious thing. It is to be brother and sister, two souls which touch without mingling, two fingers on one hand. You would have imagined her at one moment a maniac, at another a queen. He left her. It is frightful not to live. She was dissatisfied with him. He had preferred to incur her anger, rather than cause her pain, had kept all the pain for himself. Nothing makes a man so adventurous as an empty pocket. Mothers are often fondest of the child which has caused them the greatest pain. He reached for his pocket and found there only reality. His judgment demonstrates that one can be a genius and understand nothing of an art that is not one's own. If you know what my love for you is, it is fire, it is molten lead, it is 1,000 daggers in my heart. He never went out without a book under his arm, and he often came back with two. He sought to counsel and soothe the despairing by pointing to the resigned, and to transform the grief, which sees only a pit, into the grief which sees a star. The supreme happiness in life is the assurance of being loved for oneself, even in spite of oneself. The pupil dilates in darkness, and in the end finds light, just as the soul dilates in misfortune and in the end finds God. There are people who observe the rules of honor as we do the stars from a very long way off. It is a charming quality of the happiness we inspire in others that, far from being diminished, like a reflection, it comes back to us enhanced. Since there is always more misery in the depths than compassion in the heights, everything was given, so to speak, before it was received. There are men who dig for gold. He dug for compassion. Poverty was his gold mine, and the universality of suffering a reason for the universality of charity. Excess of suffering, as we have seen, had made him in some sort a visionary. For she learned to laugh, and as she did so her whole appearance changed, its darkness was dispelled. When you get an idea into your head, you find it in everything. Oh, love! That is to be two and to be but one. A man and a woman mingled into one angel, a man and a woman mingled into one angel. One drop of wine is enough to redden a whole glass of water. by making himself a priest, made himself a demon. He found that man needs affection, that life without a warming love is but a dry wheel, creaking and grating as it turns.